What? Do we have a based alert? Excuse me. Okay. True. 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 No audio, babe? Wait, what? Oh. We heard none of that. Wait, what? They're trolling. Oh. You thought you were cute with the 8,640, the 8647 t-shirts and other coded calls for violence. Now it's happening to you. It's not going to stop. Now it's only going to get worse, and no one should have any sympathy for you. Be safe. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Charlie Kirk gets a public execution in front of the world for speaking the truth. Irina Zarutska gets stabbed in the neck for being white. Trump gets shot in the head and barely makes it out alive for standing up against the system. The far left is responsible for all of this. The media is complicit. Anyone who supports them is part of the problem. It is time to take our country back. 158,000 likes.
Charlie Kirk is dead. He got shot at an event that he was hosting in Utah. And I am sad, distraught. In fact, I just cried on my live stream in front of 250,000 people. My goal in this video is to tell you why I feel this way. If you want to end gun violence, it is something that you can never celebrate. It is always disgusting, always vile, and always abhorrent. It should come as no shock to yourself when I tell you that I think Charlie Kirk was a bad person. I've made that very clear over the last year, but does that mean I think he deserves to lose his life? No. Does that mean I think his two young children, who were in attendance at the event where he was shot, deserve to watch their father die? No. Does that mean I think they deserve to grow up without him? No. Does that mean I think that his wife, who was also there, deserved to lose her husband? No. And honestly, if you answered yes to
Do the whole family now. Do you think the grandmother deserved to lose her grandson and her grand
any of those questions, there's a very clear line drawn between me and you. I don't want your support, and I don't support you either. We as a collective need to end gun violence, and if that phrase is negotiable for you, I believe that you're in the wrong. My thoughts and prayers go out to Charlie Kirk's friends, family, children, loved ones, as well as every single person in attendance at his event today in Utah.
Patel confirmed the killer's still at large. Yeah, that guy is Gonzo.
This would make a lot of sense though. But that's fucking crazy.
XQC, can you check out the game Paddle 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 on Steam?
So when was that video even taken anyway?
So there's somebody on the roof right there? Just saying. He just ran from over, where's my finger?
So some guy ran up and posted up and crouched on a fucking building, looking at a fucking school, and people didn't report it?
You would right up.
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
You would think that. So
I mean, when you say report it, again, like people like to backwards, hindsight it. I think that if he was out there long enough, I think people would. But I seriously doubt that like you're walking around with your friends like, oh, who's out on the roof? 911! There's a guy on the roof! Like, in the real world, people generally are probably not going to be doing this, right? Like,
Is somebody on the roof right there?
I'm sure if the guy stayed up there long enough, I'm sure eventually somebody would call, but I don't think most people are going to 911 it immediately, you know?
Just saying. He just ran from over. Where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there.
Yo, this doesn't show anything, does it? But yeah, I mean, this would make a lot of sense though. But that's fucking crazy.
XQC, can you check?
Really cringe how these fuckers have no idea about bullet drop, wind, and distance and trying to analyze a shot based off of a map. I could be wrong, but I don't think that like wind is something you're worrying about. A shot at, was it under 200 yards? I don't know if what is the bullet travel time there? It's probably not that. How long does it take for 5.56 round out of AR-15 to travel 200 yards? 0.2 seconds. The shot was over 200 yards. That's like 5 to 7 seconds of travel time. 5 to 7 seconds of travel time? Mate, what are you talking about? That would be like thousands of yards. Oh, I feel like I don't want to finish this video now. I feel like the wind has been taken from my sails. I also had this video open. iPhone 17/Pro/Air impressions. Spot the red flags. Feels kind of weird to watch this. If this shooting happened in Chicago, entire military, wait, would be B-52s and F-35s flying overhead right now. Wasn't there another shooting that happened? Yeah, at a different school, but those people are taking a backseat today. The fuck is this?
You motherfucking animals! You liberal, progressive, deranged fucking animals! You are so hateful in your hearts to go out and shoot a young man who's never hurted anyone with Christian values, a young, beautiful family, a father, a husband, a friend, a son. You shot him. Why? Because you didn't agree with his politics? Because you didn't agree with his ideology? That's the reason why he deserves to die! You fucking animals!
Okay. Fuck! If we never catch this guy, this is gonna bother me. I'm conspiratorializing now, okay? I feel like the guy... military background or something, or sniper training? The guy, this is the impressive part to me. He did one shot and left. He was like the cop in that video. He posted up at 200 yards, One shot. He didn't shoot because it was like one shot and gone. Like, I'm surprised he didn't shoot more. That's crazy to me. Like, what if he would have missed, or what if he would have, how do we know it's one shot? I think we can hear the, you can hear it from behind. I don't think anybody heard a second shot. I think there's only one shot heard, and then there's only one bullet that we've seen reported, or any crack or anything. Is that a difficult shot at that distance? If you are practiced, then no. But it was more just like the prep and everything for this. Like, he had a good spot that he shot from. He found a way up onto a building. He obviously had the proper gear with him, right? He had his right. He was dressed up and ready to escape. Like, how many times, like, all of these things always end with the people killing themselves or, you know, whatever. Yeah, but who the fuck aims for the neck? Well, he was either aiming center mass, or he was aiming for his head, and either his zeroing was off, or he just, if you're missing your shot going up or down, then it's probably you were just on the wrong. I don't want to criticize the guy's shot. He killed him in one shot. I mean, Jesus, what do you want me to say? But he shot one time, and then he dipped. He was wearing all black. Nobody saw him go up or down. I don't know how hard it would be in that area to go up or down in that spot. Maybe it's a really secluded. Does it matter whether you hit the head or neck into the veins? Well, so like the thing is that like generally you would shoot like, I guess like center mass or whatever is usually where you're aiming. You could aim for the head if you want. But if he's using an ordinary like NATO round at that range, I'm just surprised he only shot one time, right? Isn't that kind of crazy? How many mass shooters for like rifling at that distance are only shooting a single shot? This is basically just the JFK assassination over again. That guy shot 3 times, didn't he? Wouldn't the gun be tracked, though? How hard is it to get away in time in that case? Well, it depends on how, I guess, like, prepared he was to leave, right? If he shot, and then he just, you know, ran to the back, if that was him running. Also, like, the running, too, right? Like, the kids, if that's to be believed, if it was that guy, the kids said they saw him run to the position, so he ran over, posted up, took his shot, got up, ran back, climbed down, apparently with his rifle in a backpack or some kind of case or bag. You can have like, fuck, what am I don't know enough. If it's a short barrel rifle with a, no, but he didn't have a silencer or anything on the end, right? Because we heard the shot, it was pretty loud. I don't know if you can like screw off the barrel, if that's like a reliable rifle. And I don't know what, in terms of attachments like that. Maybe it would just fit in an ordinary backpack. I guess a big enough backpack, maybe. He was dressed in all black. Apparently there's no CCTV footage of the guy. Not a single video of this guy climbing down the building. Nobody saw him. Nobody got an escape car. No reports of anything like this. This guy, like, this was like a single shot assassination in broad daylight at over 200 yards without a single witness. That's just insane. That's crazy. That's like a Navy SEAL's assassination. That's wild. Like, I feel like this is like a movie. It's like a movie tier assassination, no? Hey, Destiny, my buddy in SF, and before they even announced it was 200 yards shot, made that assumption based on where the bullet hit. If the rifle was zeroed for 100 at that distance, it would hit low. I mean, you can zero your rifle for whatever you want. You would just aim high or low That's what you use your mil dots for, right? Whatever his aim was good. Whatever you had to say about it, like whether it was a little high or low, it was center enough to get him right in the neck. There's a clip of someone on the roof leaving after that shot. Yeah, we have the clip of him like running. Cash Hill is absolutely being roasted. Yeah, he should be. I don't know why he was tweeting that shit out. Also, Tim Pool should be getting roasted too, but I guess maybe he's just a joke and nobody takes him seriously. What was Tim Pool tweeting out? What was he tweeting out earlier? The fucking, oh, don't worry, guys. His family member just told me he's stable. Like, I just watched this dude's fucking neck explode in 4K slow motion. What do you mean the guy's stable? Are you fucking retarded? Why would he even tweet that out? Maybe he knew he had a bulletproof vest on? Did Charlie have a bulletproof vest on? And do bulletproof vests usually protect from 5.56? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not all of them? I'm not sure. We have a clip of him running. Yeah, somebody link it. Somebody post it. Do you think the guy was experienced civilian, former military, or lucky amateur? Like, taken individually, none of that is impressive individually. It's just as a collection of things. Like if you were to post up on a building where you're prone with a good scope and your experience with a rifle, you can make that shot 10 out of 10 times, I would imagine, right? Depending on the scope, I guess. But it's the fact that he, one, to do it in a live setting where you're nervous, you're at a live event. Live isn't, there's like hundreds of people there. This is after, not only would I would imagine your pulse is already throbbing, but like you're like, I don't want to say winded, but you've climbed up a ladder, you're running to your position, you're going prone, sighting your target, all within, I guess, several seconds. It doesn't sound like he was there for minutes or whatever. That's just crazy. That's just an insane. Have you watched the video on stream? Not the bloody one. I feel like it's kind of violent. The fuck is this? Don't know, don't care. If it was 5.56, he'd probably have taken a couple shots. No reason to shoot 5.56 if you know you'll do it in one shot. I don't know what the I don't know like what the wounds look like if you're using like a, I've heard them referred to as battle reference. I don't know what they're called. Like the 7.62 by 5.4, like what you would find like what my Mosin shoots, or like a 7.623. Is it by 3.9? What's the AK rounds or 3.7? I don't know what those wounds look like, but it's like a small wound. The entrance point. Would you really see like an AK round make a entrance wound like that? I don't know. I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't know what it. Like if you were to just show me that in a picture, I would assume it was like a fucking like a 22 or like a 9mm. I would just assume it was a very small bloop. 308. Yeah, and also, I mean, like, I'm assuming this is just a coincidence, but also, like, after the perfect, like, line in his speech and everything. Somebody's saying a 5.56 bullet likely hit the bulletproof plate under his shirt and was deflected.
Counting gang violence.
Would a bullet really travel like that? It wouldn't shatter, or well, it wouldn't shatter, I guess, right? Okay, time to do the frame by frame analysis for some shit I don't know anything about. Let's see. I don't know why I'm looking at this. I have no fucking idea. The ricochet theory. Before the shot, bullet hits the vest top left, bullet goes upwards and enters throat. Bullet enters from the bottom up into his throat. Blood gushes downwards. I don't know if the direction of the blood gushing matters. The reason why I'm intuiting this right now, but I feel like if Kevlar or bulletproof vests like could reliably deflect bullets up into your head, I feel like that would be a really bad bulletproof vest design, no? Would you here's a bulletproof vest, awesome. Warning, could cause shots to ricochet up into your fucking brain. Like that feels like a suboptimal. Plate, not Kevlar. Sure, but even aren't the plates designed to crack, to absorb the kinetic force and to distribute it? Destiny, it wasn't 5.56, it was a hunting rifle. It sounded like bolt action 308. I refuse to believe that you can tell that reliably what the sound is when you don't know the distance or anything else. I don't believe you. I was the bullet, I can confirm. I read a book as a kid written by a Vietnam War sniper veteran, and in the book, the guy aimed at the exact same spot Charlie got hit. Okay. It being a bolt action would make sense for the single shot. I mean, sure, but like, why would you ever use a bolt action rifle for this? Why wouldn't you just use an AR-15? 308 Lapua, just based on the single shot. It's a matter of odds, not determining if by tasting the wind or whatever dumb shit, or thinking you can see the size of the wound, LOL. Well, I don't understand why you wouldn't just use an ordinary... The first shot was subsonic 300 blackout, but it missed, and the second shot was from the Deagle. Okay. Re-watch the bloody one. You see a black dot move from his shoulder to his neck right before he is shot and then disappear after. It just looks like a fold in the shirt where there's like a shadow, my dude. I don't know what you're looking for. If you think that you keep spamming this in chat, like it's an alien or something, like hovering over his body. I guess we would hear, I mean, at some point, maybe the hospital will put out some kind of statement, autopsy. Well, no, why would I say that? That's not true. This is medical information. It's protected, right? The FBI or somebody would have to put out the statement. The shooting from above Kirk would never ricochet upwards. Bro, ricochets are weird as fuck. I don't know if I would ever say those are like reliably predictable. I feel like you can see I feel like ricochets can do some wild shit. Go look at the site of the shooting on Google Earth with 3D buildings enabled. Can you tell me what I need to look up? What's it called? The University Valley, Idaho. The fuck is it called? Remember an attack on Titan when Tibur was giving a speech about how Eldians were an evil race, and then Eren ate him. Armin told Eren, tone down the rhetoric. Okay. Destiny, a bullet can enter your body, bounce around inside, and exit through your shoulder or neck. I think that I could be wrong. Oh my god, I'm hedging so much here. I think that can happen with pistol rounds, but I think that the 5.56 cartridge, I think, just has way more energy than that. I don't think a 5.56 round is ever bouncing around in your body. That thing is like going through and coming out the other end. Right? Will 5.56 overpenetrate the skull? In almost all cases, a 5.56 rifle bullet will penetrate a human skull completely. The risk of overpenetration is high, especially with a standard FMJ round. Like these are big. These are much more damaging rounds than like a 9mm. I mean, like look at the Glock 17 muzzle velocity, right? This is a 9mm bullet that leaves at about 1,100 to 1,200 feet per second. Was the 5.56, was it twice as much or? Three times as much? About 3,300 feet per second. Plus it's a larger bullet too. Way more force. I don't think 5.56 like bounces around in the body. I just don't think that happens. I think that maybe with smaller calibers pistol bullets it can happen, but speaking from reasonable experience, 5.56 is highly variable in the human body. Its rounds tend to tumble a lot, but the fastest loads, are very fast. It's all meme/RNG. Oh, maybe I thought when they talked about tumble, I thought they talked about the way that the round like moves like through the air, that when it goes through, it's likely to create a larger exit wound or do more damage as it's passing through because of the way that the round like quote unquote tumbles like that. Not that it actually like bounces around in your body, but I could be wrong. I don't know. 5.56 versus human head. I think that dude's dead.
Right there.
Crushed.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, never mind. I'm a sociopath, just forget it. Sorry. Like... Really? Yes. Yes, please. God, yes.
Oh, please. Right. Why don't you start with the President of the United States?
Yes!
Right? And every ugly meme he has posted and every ugly word Oh, please.
True. Jesus Christ. Oh. What was the name of the university again? Somebody, we can go look at it on Google Earth since we're in our breaking news mode, I guess. Oh. Rip, remember to cancel your subs. You will be dead soon. No. Okay. Oh no.
That's the guy with like the crazy ass takes, right? Or some shit. He be saying some crazy. He be saying some crazy shit, right? Holy shit. What the fuck? Don't watch, okay, bet. He got assassinated. Shit. Alright, chat. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, somebody stabilized the video. We are like on. I don't know how else you would explain it. It is really weird if it's not related at all. But we don't know for sure. But like, theoretically, this is. I do think it's funny though when the guy was like, "Oh no, we can see this guy's dressed in all black." It's like, can you though? But supposedly this is the guy running off the roof after shooting. That's just so. This is a. God damn. Stalk me for schizo post. Jesus fucking Christ. A bolt action would make sense if it was a long-range shot from an experienced shooter using a more accurate long-range round, like a 6.5 Creedmoor or a 270, typically shot only through a BA. Why? I feel like when it comes to like rifles and killing things, not to be boring, but I feel like it's kind of like Glocks, where it's like, do you want a pistol that's reliable and shoots a lot of bullets and can kill people and doesn't need to be cleaned very often and doesn't malfunction ever and it just kind of like does its job? It's like, yeah, just buy a Glock. It's very boring. It's not sexy. They look kind of ugly, but it's like you're just buying it gets the job done. I feel like AR-15s are pretty similar. It's like, need to kill somebody close range? AR-15 is probably good. Need to do it from 100 yards away? AR-15 is probably fine. Need to do it from 300 to 500 yards away? Throw a scope on that bad boy if you want. AR-15 is probably fine. Like, I don't know if you're at a point where like, oh, it's over 100 yards for the shot. We're going to have to switch up. I feel like you're probably fine with AR-15. I think you're probably good. I feel it's a very versatile rifle. I feel it's a very powerful cartridge. But I've never tried to kill anybody at range before, so who knows? I might be, who knows? I don't know. Where are our seals at? I feel like you're also doing that shot with a bolt action is very risky because if you do miss, you're fucked, right? You're gonna have to, you're reloading, you're re-sighting, you gotta reacquire target everything. The guy might be running, like that might be a significantly harder shot at that point if you miss. With the AR-15, I've never shot an AR-15 prone before. AR-15s already have no recoil. I can't imagine shooting prone. Does the gun even fucking move? Like, assume you have like a bipod or some shit on that and you pull the trigger. Does the gun even move at all? I feel like you just do that over and over and over again and you wouldn't even...
And again, tonight a martyr.
A martyr. And someone who cared so deeply about family, the American family, and the American child. He devoted his entire life to it well before he had children. He inspired me to have children and was constantly asking me, when am I going to have babies after I got married? Constantly. Now, this is a young man who was in his young 20s when that Rush Limbaugh clip would have happened in 2018. Charlie Kirk is somebody who, the year after that, provided something that I will...
Don't eject casing on purpose. One shot, leave no evidence. I mean, you can just pick your casing up, right? Or I'm sure there must be... You know how you can put like bags on lawnmowers to pick up your clippings? I'm sure can you get one of those for a rifle? I bet you can. You must be able to, no? Like have like an attachment to collect your casings? Maybe? I'm sure you can, right?
Charlie Kirk is somebody who, the year after that, provided something that I will never forget, and a story that I've never told anyone, Laura.
I'll also say, oh, dude, I'm on full conspiracy right now. Evidence for it being a professional. Fuck, I just read a message in chat and it's sending me now. If you have a thing like this that you're doing, and this is like your big fucking life mission, these people are crazy enough that like killing themselves or getting killed is whatever afterwards, as long as they have their mission done. But I feel like at the time, if you really want to get away, it's because you really don't want somebody to know who you were, which would actually further the conspiracy that it was some other, like a foreign nation or some type of operative who you really don't want to be found or something, I guess, right? Because you don't want to get caught. You don't want the body. You don't want the investigation. You don't want to know anything about the person. You don't want the investigators, anybody. But I don't know.
Kirk is somebody who, the year after that, provided something that I will never forget, and a story that I've never told anyone, Laura, and I will tell you right now.
What foreign nation would want to kill Charlie? I don't know. I don't think anybody would. I don't even think Russia would assassinate anybody in the US. It would just be, dude, if you got caught doing that, it would be such an unbelievable liability. Holy shit. I don't think Iran would do it. Fuck no. No, I feel like it would be crazy for a foreign nation to engage in that. It would just be crazy. Like that when we were reading through all of those leaks that Tulsi Gabbard so graciously provided us, like there is evidence that even Russia was like kind of chilling on some kinds of, you know, propaganda shit, because this is like too much. You can't, like, this would be too much to actually like start killing people or to deploy operatives on the ground to like fuck with shit or to do on the ground espionage. I just, the idea of getting caught like that, oh my God, it would be so horrible. Oh my God, it would be so, like, there's a reason why we read about that failed Navy SEALs mission or whatever, and they killed those North Korean civilians and they just fucking bounced. They were like, mission's done, we're out of here. Like, oh my God, it would be so horrible to get caught. Destiny, are you memeing about this shit? Is there any reason to believe it wasn't just a random student? I'm not memeing. I'm kind of like playing into the conspiracy a little bit, but this was like a flawlessly this was like a movie tier assassination, like an actual movie tier. I feel like the timing of the sentence and the topic was luck, but this was like a single shot taken at a respectable range from a guy who supposedly, if the two videos are to be believed, this guy climbed up a ladder, ran to the edge of a building, posted up, took a shot within several seconds, one shot, one kill, packed up, left. This is a university that's got hundreds of people around. I'm sure tons of cars, traffic from this massive Turning Point USA event. And he got out and not a single person saw him, not a single report, not a single cop. Nobody has anything to say. Nothing. Like, that's just, it's pretty crazy. Trump just made a video addressing it. Fuck, I didn't even finish our boy Benny.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a
Oh, this is going to be Trump's video saying all of us need to turn down the rhetoric, for sure, I'm sure.
college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family, who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year. The fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of campuses nationwide. He championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today.
Still don't know the shooter identity, by the way. No idea what his political affiliation is. No idea why he targeted Charlie Kirk. We have absolutely no idea. Despicable.
And it must stop right now. My administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including the organizations that fund it and support it, as well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country. From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year, which killed a husband and father, to the attacks on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and 3 others, radical left political violence has hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died, the values of free speech, citizenship, the rule of law, and the patriotic devotion and love of God. Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country. An assassin tried to silence him with a bullet, but he failed, because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come. Today, because of this heinous act, Charlie's voice has become bigger and grander than ever before, and it's not even close. May God bless his memory, may God watch over his family, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
So, like, this is it. So we're just going to keep going down this road. So you're the President of the United States did exactly what I said. They disavow nothing. They don't take any responsibility for anything they say. All of the blame is on the left. That's it. That's it. That's it. So we're just going to keep going down this road. Okay, cool. What did Biden say after the shooting?
There's no place in America for this kind. I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors. We're friends, co-workers, citizens, and most importantly, we're fellow Americans. We must stand together. Yesterday's shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania calls on all of us to take a step back, take stock of where we are, how we go forward from here. Thankfully, former Trump is not seriously injured. I spoke with him last night, and I'm grateful. He's doing well, and Jill and I keep him and his family in our prayers. We also extend our deepest condolences to the family of the victims who was killed. Corey was a husband, a father, a volunteer firefighter, a hero, sheltering his family from those bullets. We should all hold his family and all those injured in our prayers. Earlier today, I spoke about an ongoing investigation. We do not know the motive of the shooter yet. We don't know his opinions or affiliations. We don't know whether he had help or support, or if he communicated with anyone else.
It's not even remotely comparable. The measure of both of these men, they're not even in the same universe of integrity.
Law enforcement professionals, as I speak, are investigating those questions. Tonight, I want to speak to what we do know. A former president was shot, an American citizen killed, while simply exercising his freedom to support the candidate of his choosing. We cannot, we must not go down this road in America. We've traveled before throughout our history. Violence has never been the answer. whether it's with members of Congress of both parties being targeted and shot, or a violent mob attacking the Capitol on January 6th, or a brutal attack on the spouse of former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, or information and intimidation on election officials, or the kidnapping plot against the sitting governor, or an attempted assassination on Donald Trump. There's no place in America for this kind of violence, or for any violence ever. Period. No exceptions. We can't allow this violence to be normalized. You know, the political record in this country has gotten very heated. It's time to cool it down. We all have a responsibility to do that. Yes, we have deeply felt strong disagreements. The stakes in this election are enormously high. I've said it many times that the choice in this election we make in this election is going to shape the future of America and the world for decades to come. I believe that with all my soul. I know that millions of my fellow Americans believe it as well. And some have a different view as to the direction our country should take. Disagreement is inevitable in American democracy. It's part of human nature. But politics must never be a literal battlefield, and God forbid, a killing field. I believe politics ought to be an arena for peaceful debate, to pursue justice, to make decisions guided by the Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. We stand for an America, not of extremism and fury, but of decency and grace. All of us now face the time of testing as the election approaches. And the higher the stakes, the more fervent the passions become.
On the schizo theories, why do you think Russia wouldn't do this? They can always deny it. They have nothing to lose, really. And it seems like it would be a perfect they could always deny it? No. They might be able to deny it publicly, but we would know. I imagine we would know. We would figure that out. That Mueller investigation went really deep into the Kremlin. We got a lot of information. I feel like we would figure this out. And then they can play publicly stupid all they want, but I don't think you want to get into a back and forth with the United States doing like political assassinations. I feel like that would be a very scary world to be in.
This places an added burden on each of us to ensure that no matter how strong our convictions, we must never descend into violence. The Republican convention will start tomorrow. I have no doubt they'll criticize my record and offer their own vision for this country. I'll be traveling this week making the case for our record and the vision, my vision of the country, our vision. I'll continue to speak out strongly for our democracy, stand up for our Constitution and the rule of law, to call for action at the ballot box, no violence on our streets. That's how democracy should work. We debate and disagree. We compare and contrast the character of the candidates, the records, the issues, the agenda, the vision for America. But in America, we resolve our differences at the battle box. You know, that's how we do it, at the battle box, not with bullets. The power to change America should always rest in the hands of the people, not in the hands of a would-be assassin. You know, the path forward through competing visions of the campaign should always be resolved peacefully, not through acts of violence. You know, we're blessed to live in the greatest country on earth, and I believe that with every soul, every power of my being. So tonight...
Yeah, ballot box or battle box? Uh-oh. They heard battle box. That's why the guy shot him.
I'm asking every American to recommit. To make America, think about it. What's made America so special? Here in America, everyone must be treated with dignity and respect, and hate must have no safe harbor. Here in America, we need to get out of our silos, where we only listen to those with whom we agree, where misinformation is rampant, where foreign actors fan the flames of our division to shape the outcomes consistent with their interests, not ours. Let's remember, here in America, while unity is the most elusive of goals right now, nothing is more important for us now than standing together. We can do this. You know, from the beginning, our founders understood the power of passion. So they created democracy that gave reason and balance a chance to prevail over brute force. That's the American we must be. An American democracy where arguments are made in good faith. An American democracy where the rule of law is respected. An American democracy where decency, dignity, fair play.
Like, it's not even close. It's so crazy, dude.
There was a horrific fire on my block in Washington, D.C., right after a mass shooting when D.C. defunded their police. We had just brought home our newborn baby.
Oh, yeah. In case you didn't know, literally every single crime in the world happened on Benny Johnson's stoop or whatever, and his cameras caught literally all of it. Every single crime imaginable. What was this? This was a fire that happened after a mass shooting. There were so many gunshots that the bullets sparked and caused a fire. Right after they wheeled his wife into the home, right, like minutes after giving birth.
Mass shooting when D.C. defunded their police. We had just brought home our newborn baby, and the lives of my wife and my newborn child was under threat. And we felt horribly vulnerable, and we felt truly like we had nowhere to go. Charlie Kirk allowed me and my wife and my family, my young family, to stay in his condo here in Florida, to search for a new home, to have refuge and shelter when our home had been horribly fire damaged and when bullets rang out on my block that could have struck my family. And Charlie was there for us, and he never asked for anything in return. This is why, in fact, I live in Florida. My family has quintupled since then in children and in blessings, and it's because of Charlie. Extrapolate that to tens of, if not hundreds of millions of young lives who Charlie has affected, and what you are seeing on your screen right now is perhaps the single most effective spokesperson for the American dream that we've ever seen or witnessed in our lives. It's why he is an American martyr.
The American dream? Is that getting killed at a college campus by an assault rifle? I feel like it's kind of ironic, but...
And a Christian martyr, and we will continue his work. God bless
Alex
Charlie
and
Kirk.
Benny, both of you, thank you so much tonight. And again,
He had 6 kids. Wait, do you say that?
Single most effective spokesperson for the American dream that we've ever seen or witnessed in our lives. It's why he is an American martyr and a Christian martyr, and we will continue it. And what you are seeing on your screen, tens of, if not hundreds of millions of young lives who Charlie has affected, and what you are seeing on your screen since then. In Florida, my family has quintupled since then in children and in blessings, and it's because of Charlie.
Oh.
Extrapolate that to tens of, if not hundreds of millions of young.
I'm guessing he has 4 kids or something. Does this guy not know the timeline? If somebody, damn me. When you said who's going to do it and then posted a picture of Charlie Kirk, what do you mean by that? Are you happy that someone took your invitation? I don't know how old you are, but Charlie was 31. And does he think that I tweeted that out randomly and he just happened to get killed? Jeez. Am I able to, is there like a shortcut? Oh. So Kirk was down here, set up, right? And the thought is that the shot came from somewhere up here. So those 1 kids that took that video. Wait, somebody link me the 2 videos of the running. Destiny, do you ever use those paper targets at the gun range that tell you what you're doing while pulling the trigger? Looked like he was aiming center mass and pulled up and to the right. I've only shot at that range like 1 time in my life, so I don't have a ton of experience with that, but my guess is that you probably can't, like, doing like anticipating the trigger and all that, when you start shooting at ranges like this, I don't think you can really do that at all, because if you do, you're going to be wildly off target. Not like a fucking centimeter or whatever. You're going to be super off. Also, I think generally if you're anticipating the shot, I think it's going to pull like left or right. It's not going to go up or down as much. But again, I don't think you can afford to do that much at like for a 200-yard shot. I think you would super wildly miss. Okay, this was the...
Yeah, you think he'd already be in place?
So these people would have been coming from here and then looking up there. Is that what this looks like? Oh yeah, it's that building. So he's must be on top of this thing. Oh, no, wait. Nope. He's on top of this thing. Tippy top. Yeah, assuming this is him. We still don't know. Except the shot. Fuck. They said that the person in this video says they saw him run here and post up. That's why I said I feel like he must not have been there for very long. Because imagine like running there and posting up and then waiting. It sounds like he ran there.
Getting right up.
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
You would think that. So there's somebody on the roof right there? Just saying. He just ran from over, where's my finger? Whoa. From over there, ran in. And now he's right there. Just saying.
Awkward. Just saying. So they would have been around here, and they saw him running from back here. So he could have come from like any of this place, right? He could be parked over here. He could be parked anywhere. He could have just fucking parked back here. He could have like literally, I don't know how you would get up, like with the ladders or access. I mean, theoretically, you bring your own ladder. No, you'd need like a truck or something then, right? And you can't drive around with a ladder. There's no world where he has his own ladder. That'd be so stupid, right? You'd be super obvious. So there's probably some way to get up here and then down. There are stairs. Oh, Jesus, true. They give you easy, free access to the roof like that? Is this like, do you think this is like gated off or something? A truck with a ladder is suspicious. It would be a thing that would make you stand out that you could immediately identify. If you think there's a shooter on the roof, I imagine you're putting out calls for things that look weird. If a guy's driving around in a truck with a ladder in the back, it would just be a thing that would make you stand out hardcore from anybody else, no? You wouldn't be suspicious on the way there, but if you wanted to... What is that? Exfil, what does that mean? Exfil. Extraction something? If you wanted to get out. Oh, was it just exfiltrate? That's a word? Okay, whatever. Just leave the ladder after you're done? I mean, I guess you could. But you'd still be driving there in a truck. I mean, if there's just stairs, then fuck, you don't need to. Connects to the building, check the red walkway and follow it. Wait, why do you need to connect? Can't you literally just walk over there? Don't care. Can you measure distance? Yeah. Is there a shortcut button to do it? Oh, wait. So assuming he was here. Oh, even. So maybe around 130 meters, which is about 130 yards. I don't know why we're looking at this. If you were on top of this, can you see? This thing's not blocking you, is it? Why would you shoot from here? I wonder if you'd be worried about the risk of this blocking you. It was an inside job. He knew in advance exactly. I can't believe that Cash. Oh, and then link me the video of him running away. I can't believe this dipshit tweeted out that they had the suspect in custody. What a fucking idiot. How are these people so incompetent? Holy fuck. Okay. Oh, if the heights are... Assuming this is him. And he's running... in that direction, whatever the fuck. So whoever took that video was like standing in here and then looking that way, and then they see him running right to left. You can see this little thing here, the little thing on top is I'm guessing that, or it's the building sticking out a little. Oh, no, it's this. It's just this part of the building right here.
Get right up.
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
You would think that. So there's somebody on the roof right there? Just saying. He just ran from over, where's my finger? Whoa. From over there, ran in. And now he's right there. Just saying.
So they're saying he ran from back here, but then it looks like he doesn't run straight back. It looks like he runs in this direction. I wonder why. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what else we can... I don't think there's anything to be gleaned from this. Maybe as his next class in 5 minutes. Keep watching the Alex Jones video.
Unless you've been hiding under a rock, you know that medical grade methylene blue is all the rage. It's incredible. It's changed my life. Well, now, our sponsor has taken it and added a key compound, alpha lipoic acid, that totally are to BlueVitality.com. Use promo code.
Thanks. I can't believe he would tweet this. The suspect, he says subject, but the suspect for the horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Thank you to the local and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with that FBI. So fucking crazy that this fucking retard tweeted this out. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. Somebody said, what about this video? Oh, we wouldn't be able to see the shooter because he would be behind this building. This is blocking us, but he'd be over there, right? So I don't know why I'm being linked this.
Charlie Kirk brings a pretty good audience.
I just can't believe this. I'm sorry. I just can't believe the single shot. That's just...
A good audience.
That's just so crazy to me. Oh my God. Bad timing? Oh.
Brings a pretty good audience.
True. Did he time it with this guy as well?
There were some shots. There was just some shooting going on here at Charlie Kirk.
Doesn't sound like a bolt action at all. I don't know. I don't know if there'd be a huge difference in sound between I don't know if a bolt action wouldn't make a different noise necessarily, though. It's just how you eject the cartridge.
Somebody just shot here at Utah Valley State. One shot.
Well, Jesus. The weird sound is an echo. I don't know why people keep acting like it is the initial shot sound. Oh, sure, yeah. Like I said, when there's shots in big places, I feel like we watched a YouTube video on this with a guy behind a hill getting shot at, like as a test, and you can hear, like after there's like 3 shots, but you'll hear like 9 reports or whatever, like because it's the ricochet and the bullet hitting things. It's just, it can like cause a lot of weird sound stuff to happen. That's not as obvious as one might think. Jesus Christ. The entire right has to band together. Enough of this infighting bullshit. We are up against demonic forces from the pit of hell. They're killing us in our churches. They tried to kill our president. They killed Charlie, one of our greatest advocates. Put the personal squabbles aside. Now is not the time. This is existential. A fight for our own existence and the existence of our country. Agreed, except for Nick Fuentes. Fucking Milo. What a hater. Holy fucking shit. I wouldn't tweet this, not good, but okay, I see how it is Twitter. My ranked teammate versus the other team. Well, Jesus, I was going to look over this real quick.
Grip, stability, precision. That's the essence of driving. Lawfin.
The official...
Feels kind of weird now, though.
The official story on...
Why is this so loud? Do they end up agreeing with all of it like I thought they would? Or is this from yesterday? Oh, wait, this is from yesterday. Never mind. That's good, at least. And then I was going to watch the iPhone 17 impression. Well... They used blank rounds in this movie, Destiny. This is how guns sound.
Get down.
Wow. The problem, though, is that it's if you're in an echoey place, you can hear like sound reverberating sometimes, 1, but also 2, there's a separate sound of the bullet hitting something next to you. It's demonstrated really well, I think, in Arma. I say really well, like I've been shot at in real life. I guess I don't know that. But what do bullets sound like? Fuck, I wish I could remember this video we watched. The guy's like, I think he's on the other side. Oh, was it this 25-second video? No shot.
Could you tell the difference between the sound of a gunshot and the sound of a firecracker? Let's find out.
No.
I'm going to be shooting.
Jesus. Okay. It's not really what I was looking for. It was the M1 Garand video? Garand? I think it's Garand, not Garand, sorry.
Today on Garand.
Oh!
Anthem.
Oh, are we going?
Oh,
was
sorry.
it this guy?
Did you?
That's it. We're not. No, stop.
Oh,
There
it
we
was.
go.
This. This guy had some crazy tweets today.
Perfect. I want you to adjust right, bring down elevation.
Copy. Right, down. Fire.
Oh. Adjust lower.
Jesus. Is that really the sound of a...
Very distinctive. Deflated.
We're good.
Copy. You're grabbing unsuppressed 556.
We are in defilade.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I hear the crack.
And then the
stand by.
gunshot.
Okay, so again, we can learn a lot. This round, as you can tell, was supersonic, and we heard the report after the crack. That lets us know a lot about the type of gun that we're being shot at by. We know it's some type of...
You've done so much to encourage hate and divide. Come fight me for charity. Oh, rip. What did the anyone gonna do it tweet mean? Well, after the guy went to the hospital, I was going to say, people usually like rush to fucking edit the Wikipedias as soon as people die. That was my use. If you saw the first video of Charlie getting shot, I'm pretty sure he's super, super duper dead. Like, I don't think there's anything you could have done for him at that point, unless maybe he got shot like that and literally it's like an AI video. They pick him up and put him on a hospital bed with a full staff hospital right next to him, maybe. I have no idea why Tim Pool was tweeting shit out that he was stable. There's no world where he was ever stable going to the hospital. That motherfucker showed up either dead or in critical and then was put on fucking bypass or whatever immediately, and then they wait for the family to show up to pronounce him dead. That would be my guess. I've seen a lot of House, okay? They don't really deal with trauma though, I guess, with House. So I don't know. That dude, don't watch it unless you like watch people die, because that was kind of fucked up, but it seemed like he was super dead as soon as he got shot. Instantaneous. Stan's tweet. Oh, cringe. The both sidesers.
Be civil, don't do anything, don't do anything.
Wrong. Well, damn. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Shit's fucked. Raw emotion. I think I already did Connections past midnight last night, so I don't think I can do it again. Are we getting some raw emotion?
There are news outlets reporting the worst right now, Glenn. I don't know what I'm waiting for before I report it. You know, I trust Just the News. I trust Deseret. What are we waiting for, like, the AP to say it? We don't trust them more than we trust these.
Oh my God. Wait, compared to what?
Before I report it, you know, I trust Just the News. I trust Deseret.
What are these? Some fucking corny right-wing news out? Oh my God. Kill me. Do not. If I get shot and killed at one of these events, please fucking God. Please do not fucking do this type of cringe shit. Fox News is reporting Destiny's dead. We only trust it when August posts the video. Oh my God.
What are we waiting for, like, the AP to say it? We don't trust them more than we trust these. They're reporting that Charlie has died.
Why are they crying if it was just the fake liberal news that's reporting it?
He's dead. At the age of 31. Which he would have to be if that video was real.
There's no way he survived that.
Aren't these guys both religious? Aren't you guys supposed to pray in these times?
The only good thing is, it had to have happened quickly.
Right. Right. If you see the video, you do not see any suffering.
No.
He He appears to have been spared the horrific moments after that the girl on the Charlotte train wasn't, when she knew she was dying or she knew something terrible had happened.
What are we doing here? Hello? What?
You do not see any suffering.
Even Hassan's not this shameless. Or maybe he was. Was Hassan doing this today? Like, when I saw Charlie Kirk getting shot, all I could think about was all the Palestinians getting shot the same way. Is that?
No.
He appears to have been spared the horrific moments after that the girl on the Charlotte train wasn't, when she knew she was dying or she knew something terrible had happened.
I don't think
In the
Charlie
videos,
did.
it's clear Charlie went down. He went down quickly.
Jesus Christ! Stop! Jesus! Stop! Stop! Oh my god. See, look, I've restrained so well today. You guys would be so proud of me. Charlie Kirk was probably planning a PR stunt and was like, just aim for my ear and graze me, it'll look really cool. Jesus Christ. I can feel it. The 2027 Destiny Charlie Kirk debate. There's absolutely no world where these two internet personalities don't meet on a panel before the election. Well. Would you feel differently if this had happened to Ben Shapiro rather than Charlie? No, I think it's not good. It's pretty bad. I think it's kind of weird to watch influencers getting shot and killed. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd probably feel the same for both. Well.
That is murder. This is such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life. That is murder Charlie Kirk right here in Utah. I'm so freaking pissed right now. This is bullshit. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy. He would have been our next president. I am so pissed right now. Why do they always come with fucking violence? Gosh damn it. Use your freaking words as they're talking to you people. Who shot Charlie Kirk? I'm driving down a Provo right now. I'm so pissed. Damn it.
On a slightly less depressing note, I feel like I can't watch this now. I just wanted to see what the new iPhone was gonna look like today. We'll just watch it tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess, fuck, like a summary for today. What do you want me to say? Not good. Political violence is bad. Don't do it. Oh my God. Hold on, I'm sorry, I just saw. There was just a story about an American-Israeli sniper admitting to killing multiple civilians in Gaza and no one cared. It's so disgusting to see the difference in coverage. No empathy for the children in Gaza murdered in the same way. Mike for PA in Hassan's chat. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, today's kind of crazy. Charlie Kirk got assassinated at a school event. We have no idea who shot him. Plenty of people with motivation to do it politically if it's an assassination. Seems like the guy had his shit together, whether he just got lucky or whether he was some fucking highly trained, operator that like had a fucking cart, like a brass collector, fucking booties on. What do you call the little, we used to wear these carpet cleaning. You put them over your shoes or whatever. Because this guy apparently came and went without a fucking trace. We have no leads. Nobody knows who did it. No camera footage except for the two 7-pixel figurines running across the building. Booties. Is that what you call them? Little plastic things. Yeah, shit is crazy. We have, what happened with the other school shooting today? No one knows, no one cares. Shot was, I guess, a little over 100 yards away. Charlie died, my guess is probably instantly, based on the video, or if he didn't die instantly, he lost consciousness basically instantly. If you've seen the up-close shot, rushed him to the hospital. He was probably dead on the way, or at the very least he was passed out and his brain was in the process of dying. I don't know why Kash Patel and the FBI were tweeting out stupid things like we have the suspect in custody. Clearly they didn't have the suspect. No, yeah, no leads, anything. At this point in time, it'd probably be good for everybody to kind of like chill on the crazy rhetoric. Unfortunately, the right cheerleads most of it, and they have continued to demonstrate no desire to lower any of it. They are in full unhinged mode today, just as they are with every single event of political violence. So I imagine we will see more events like this in the future, whether it's directed on people on the left, right, center, whatever the fuck. We have no idea. Again, we don't even know who this shooter was, although everybody on the right, is, including Donald Trump, has already blamed the left for it. And yeah. Maybe tomorrow we'll know something. Although, if this guy's gone now, I'm very curious. Like, I wonder if he's just like fucking gone. Like, imagine this dude is in how far? What the fuck was this? What was this school? How far is this from like the? Oh. Utah Valley University, Google Maps. Oh, that's way the fuck up there. This is a long drive. If he wants to get to Canada or Mexico. They'll do shit to track him for the next couple of days, like camera, drone stuff individuals don't have access to. I mean, hopefully. But like the thing is like if this guy was as clean as it seems he is, I have no idea. Like he's outside. He was in all black. The scariest thing I think is this is the scary thing to me. The scary thing to me would be that we don't have anything. I don't even know they're saying a man. I think they're just assuming that. We really don't know anything. So they can't put out a thing for citizens to report. They can't put out anything for anybody to keep track. Theoretically, this guy's just like at large. We don't know an approximate height. We don't know if it's a man or a woman. We don't know if they're black or Ukrainian. We really don't even know the weapon used. I'm sure we'll have a ballistics report. I'm sure the bullet is somewhere. We have no idea about anything relating to this person. We don't know, again, their motivation or anything else, but like the person is just gone. But the fact that we have nothing, I don't even know what they would look for, right? Because I imagine if they had some kind of description at all, wouldn't they put it out? Like for Amber Alerts, wouldn't they put out, like this, we're looking for this car, this color thing, we're trying to find something. Would they put out anything? Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't there be some sort of DNA on the roof? I mean, you have to rely on this guy being in a database already, and who the fuck knows whether there be DNA on the roof? I don't know. Would there be? What if the guy like shaved his head and didn't leave any? Would hairs be left behind on top of a roof? They wouldn't just blow off. I have no idea. What odds would you put on a shooter never getting caught? Well, like my intuition here is if we don't know anything by like tomorrow morning, my intuition would be that he's just gone. Wouldn't the gun be tracked? I don't think you can trace it. I think you might be able to trace it if you have a brass. When a bullet shoots, there's the whole thing, people call it like a bullet, but really the whole thing is like a cartridge, and in the back is the casing, and there's like a little itty bitty bullet at the tip, right? And this whole thing back here is like the cartridge. But if this guy is as prepared, it seems like he probably just kept his brass, so there's nothing laying up there. There's a bullet, but I don't think you can use a shot exploded bullet. I don't think you can trace that to a particular gun. There's no way. They didn't find the gun yet? Well, they don't have the gun or any brass, I don't think. They didn't mention that. Didn't Luigi essentially get caught on a lucky call? Didn't Luigi literally fucking walk up and kill this dude on camera? Don't we have camera footage of him shooting him? I don't know how identifiable he was from there. What's brass? Usually your cartridges that the gunpowder is in it's usually made of brass. What makes the shooting FBI jurisdiction? Shouldn't it be state police? I imagine it would be state police, but it's a high-profile event. The FBI can always drop in and help, I'm sure, unless the state refuses. And the guy's probably fled. So the FBI, the feds would get involved because it's going to be interstate. The guy from the press conference said they are looking at campus CCTV. The way that he said that made it sound like they didn't have shit. Like, if you listen to that guy's statement,
Hello, everyone.
Does that match up?
That's what we're trying to decipher right now. But it is security camera footage, so you can analyzing it. Closed circuit TV here on campus. We do have that. We're analyzing it, but it is security camera footage, so you can kind of guess what the quality of that is. But we do know dressed in all dark clothing, but we don't have a much better description other than that.
Like, I don't even know where they got that from. Like, I'm curious, when he says we know he's dressed in all dark clothing, does that just mean that they saw the same pixelated videos that we saw of him running on the roof? Like, again, they're saying he. I don't even know if they really know it's a man. They might just be assuming that. I mean, it probably is. Men like to shoot people more than women do. I think it was the call that we listened to. Is there more information on that call when they reported seeing somebody, or what was that? What was the context of that? There was Campus Watch radio audio of them saying they know the shooters left campus, which makes it seem like they know who the shooter was. Really? I would have to hear it again and listen to it, and I'd need to place it in time. People keep saying a bolt action would make it easier to keep the brass after shooting. You can put extractors, or you can put like things to keep your brass so that it doesn't just get ejected. Or you could just pick it up, right? It's not like it shoots out like 100 yards or something, no? Can we see the guy on the roof wearing jeans? No, I don't think you can make that out.
Core of the left conversation.
Like, how weird is it to feel that, like, this guy, like, if they don't catch him tomorrow, if they don't get this guy, that he could just be gone. And now you're just, like, out there doing events knowing that there's some dude that's, like, a conservative fucking shooter murderer guy. I feel like it would be super fucking weird. Not good. Dustin, you're sure they can't get a print from the lead in his body? It seems like they could do it in this case. Are you linking me a fucking Batman clip? Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Do you think the lack of funding for the FBI is making this harder for them to catch him? I don't know. I just don't know the details of the situation. I'm too lazy to fucking breaking news it all out. Like, assuming the guy knows where the security cameras are, and assuming that the, well, yeah, if he knows that, and he knows what can see him and what can't see him, like, if this guy parks behind the school, runs up, climbs the stairs, runs to the thing, posts up, shoots one shot, kills, picks his rifle up, runs back, throws it in a bag, climbs down, or stairs, walks down, and then hops in his car and just drives away. Like, at that point, he's, like, almost gone. I don't know if, like, what would you even put out? What would the police even put out? Hey, stop all cars that you see everywhere around the university, right? Or, hey, like, I don't even know what they could say. And at that point, you have minutes probably, if that, before, like, imagine, like, how far is this place from, like, from the interstate? Like, it looks like it's right off the highway. Kind of looks like it. Like, this guy could be on the highway going any direction. And then what do you do? Do you lock down all of the, like, interstate traffic going, like, in and out of this city? I feel like it's just gone. Like, theoretically, Charlie Kirk could be dead. And before Charlie Kirk is even declared dead, before, like, within 5 minutes, this guy could be, you know, south on, what is this, I-91 or Highway 91? I can't read, 89? Or going west on whatever, and then he's just gone, right? How would you even, at that point, how would you ever find him? If the CCTV only has a grainy, blurry footage of somebody in all black, there's no brass left behind, and assuming he's not, like, smearing his fingerprints on anything, yeah, I don't know. Welcome to the discourse for the next month. I feel like our news cycle is in days. We'll see how long this lasts, but Destiny, there is someone in custody? A new one? Link me the tweet. Link me a report, a news anything? I don't think so. Well. If you booked a plane ticket for an hour or two after the shooting, he could have been in Mexico just hours after the shooting. I feel like doing a plane ticket out would be scary because now you've created a paper trail and you could very easily have a list of, you know, there's probably less than a few hundred people. It's probably not a big airport he's near, right? That have flown out internationally. I feel like that would put you on a very narrow list of suspects. I feel like car is best. You're just invisible. Like, what are you going to do? Track every car? The shooter probably walk/scoped out the event site before the event, days/hours before. Might be able to pick him up on cam then, but the feds don't know who they're even looking for. Yeah, like, well, yeah, that's the issue. If they were doing it like that, though, that would also make it easier to track. I wonder how seriously they take an investigation like this. You don't know 100% where Charlie's going to be set up, right? I don't even know if Charlie's staff knows 100% where he's going to be set up. Like, do they know that? Do they plan that out the day of? Like, they know he's going to be outside, but they don't know where the table's going to be exactly. I wonder how detailed the planning is. Because if there is more detailed planning, or if it's said exactly where he's going to be, because when you're taking a shot on the roof at that range with other obstacles in the way, you really got to know, you know? If you're just guessing, then you might end up in a place where it's obscured and you can't see him, you know? How hard would it be to disassemble a rifle to make it less noticeable? I mean, you can just put it in a bag, right? I don't think you have to go to a machine shop to like remove a barrel either. I'm sure that there are like systems where like a barrel might be detachable or something maybe, but I don't know. But I mean, like you could throw it in your back seat. You could throw it in the cab of a truck. You could, I mean, for an AR-15, it'll fit in like a rifle-shaped bag. It doesn't have to be that big, right? AR-15 is not like that long. How much you know about him never getting caught? I mean, I feel like if he doesn't get caught, I feel like if we don't know anything by tomorrow, I feel like there's no shot that I feel like we'll just never know anything. AR-15 disassembles with the 2 retaining pins. Oh, I haven't actually cleaned mine yet. I've only shot mine like, I think 4 or 5 times, so, for this rifle that I have. So I haven't taken it apart to clean it yet. If he isn't caught, how much of it is the admin's fault? I mean, you should blame him 100% because fuck him. But, I mean, there's not... They got Luigi. Didn't Luigi walk up right next to the guy and shoot him? Don't we have Luigi literally on like high def 4K quality camera? Luigi on camera. Or am I making that up? Shooting. Damn. Why would they name the potential suspect if they're not anymore? I don't know. Maybe they've already decided they're going to charge him with obstruction, so it'll be public anyway. I don't know. I feel like that was kind of crazy. Destiny, they could have been trailing him throughout his events, looking for a good opportunity. I think they'll go through all the touring footage too. Maybe. At approximately 12:20 p.m. MST, political influencer Charlie Kirk was speaking at a student-sponsored event with Turning Point USA. Charlie was shot during the event at Utah Valley University, after which he was taken to Timpanogos Regional Hospital and hours later pronounced dead. The shooting is still an active investigation. Oh, man. That makes it sound super dead. Just so you know, guys, we're still looking. Oh, man. The Utah Department of Public Safety and the Federal Bureau of Investigation are co-leading the incident in unison with the Utah County Attorney's Office, the Utah County Sheriff's Office, and the local police departments. We initially took in George Zinn as a suspect. He was later released and charged with obstruction by UVU police. A second suspect, Zakaria Qureshi, was taken into custody and released after interrogation with law enforcement. There are no current ties to the shooting with either of these individuals. There is an ongoing investigation and manhunt for the shooter. I wonder why they do release the names here. The FBI has created a digital media tip line for information regarding the shooting at fbi.gov/Utah Valley shooting. We ask the public to please provide any information they may have to this tip line. DPS's State Crime Lab, along with all law enforcement involved, are working multiple active crime scenes. These were identified based on where the victim was shot, as well as the locations where the suspect and victim traveled. The shooting is believed to be a targeted attack. A shooter is believed to have fired from the roof of a building to the location of the public event in the student courtyard. Any additional clarifications cannot be provided to protect the integrity of our investigation. To secure the event, UVU PD had 6 officers working the event. These security measures were in addition to Charlie Kirk's security detail, who traveled with him. Approximately 3,000 people attended. The location of the event was held in the University Quad, an outdoor bowl courtyard on campus for events. This is a tragic moment for Utah and our country. As we all heal, we encourage those who need help to call 988, our state's mental health crisis line. The UVU campus will be closed for the rest of the week. If students, faculty, or staff need additional information about the campus, please visit uvu.info. Is the Trump video AI? Watch the jerk at 19 seconds.
Fellow Americans, I am filled with I knew him and loved him, are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted.
Wait, if his hand's going up and down, or what am I looking at jerking?
Charlie was a patriot who devoted his patriot. Charlie was a patriot.
His face?
Who devoted. Charlie was a patriot.
Oh, shit.
Charlie was a patriot. Are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot.
Stop. It's just... Stop. Where is he right now? Does anybody know if he's for sure at the White House?
Who devoted his life to the cause of open debate, who devoted his life. Charlie was a patriot. Charlie was a patriot.
There's no way that there's no way they do an AI video for this. No shot. That would be crazy. Stop. Look at the window. What? Stop. We can't even see. It's not even that high of a resolution.
My great fellow Americans, I am shocked.
What, this back here in
and
the window?
horror. Charlie was a patriot.
Oh, no. Wait. Oh, shit. No, come on. Stop. There's an explanation for this. Wait, okay, hold on. I'm looking at this thing up here. But it's probably just...
Shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate.
Wait. I think
and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for open debate and the country that he lived in horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted.
I bet that there's like an exposure thing, or there's something digitally that's happening with the file compression. And when the after he finishes the sentence, when the teleprompter scrolls to the next thing, it exposes or does something digitally in the background. Like maybe it's a digital blur, and that's why it looks like such shit. And then as it's doing that, whatever algorithm is chewing through the frames is causing this to look different
And
back
loved
there,
him.
because it's picking and choosing for different things. That's my guess. Or they did 2 takes and they combined it, maybe. Stop. Okay, we're not doing this. Oh, what a horrible day. Hey, remember to like and subscribe. YouTube.com/Destiny. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube, okay? Because I love y'all very much. I'm trying to recover people after my child exploitation arc. So we got to be ready for the next arc, which is the do I survive the next assassination attempt or not? Oh boy. News on Pangburn. I don't know. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I should also plug this. Go buy shirts and stuff. So if you do get blown away, you're at least looking stylish when it happens, not these things. Wow, look at how adorable these shirts are. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, look at how cute. Oh my, look at the skull guys. Oh my goodness. The oven, the belly, not onion, the belly oven. The shooter guy, maybe not that one right now. Factorio memes, skeleton guy. Wife beaters, sweaters, sorry. Is the blanket not for release yet? Okay. Good luck. Is Dan and Moon, did they stream on Kick or? Please restock the plushie. The last fucking company canceled on us right as we fucking launched, so we have to get a different. Answer Dodger Blues questions, please. What is this mug? The mug is based. Okay, I guess we're hosting food shops on Kick. Good luck. Be careful.